I swear he said the N-word. Ron, when he wears it, your parents are dead. Harry and Hermione were making out hard.
I'm sure it's explained somehow.
All right, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1, movie
1.
takeaways. Can you guess?
You love Hermione
I
so
love
much.
Hermione so much. So much. Again, these are getting long, so we're going to leave out some of the minor details.
Most of the minor details.
Most of the
minor details being...
minor details?
Okay,
They're all
most
about Hermione?
of the minor details being... I love Hermione. She's so perfect. I love when she said that. I love when she looked like that.
Get it? Minor details? She's a minor? Well, not anymore, but she was. Or is she in this one, too? 17, 18?
Yeah, 17 or 18.
It's okay. I'm 19. It's close enough. Hermione, this is how the movie started off. I wasn't just talking about Hermione. Hermione mind wiped her parents. That was sad.
That was sad.
That was so sad.
When she just got erased from all the pictures.
And then they never really explain it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, whenever Voldemort called for Nagini, I swear he said the N-word.
Wait, is that whenever they were sitting at the table?
Yeah, and he was like, Nagini.
What? That was Trelawney.
That wasn't Trelawney.
What? Yeah, was it not?
It wasn't.
Okay,
this
well,
chick
what?
was blonde and didn't have glasses.
Okay, I just thought that was Trelawney, and I was like, this girl has just been done dirty for her whole career.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for her.
No, it wasn't her though. And then when Hermione saw Harry for the first time, she hugged him, kissed him on the cheek. I was freaking out. And then as I was writing in my notes, I realized I was like, that's a common thing in Europe and stuff.
Well,
so
I don't think as much in England maybe, but
it's still common in Europe. Again, I'm ignoring a bunch of minor details. Hedwig died.
Yeah, that was so sad.
Honestly, no one needed to die.
Yeah, because if Harry would have just drinking a polyjuice potion to turn into someone there was no need for them to all turn into that.
We could have had everyone with no target on their back.
And
instead, we made 5 people with targets on their back.
Why did they decide that they were all gonna fly? I know that they weren't right next to each other,
but they were in a group.
Yes, why were they in a group?
They should have gone different directions.
That's so stupid. Yes, just make them not know where they were going. I don't understand that.
And then I did the Weasley house thing again. I was like, the Weasley house is definitely not safe. It wasn't. I'll be honest. I'm very Hermione biased.
Yes, you are.
But when freaking Ginny was open back dress was zip me up, will you?
Yeah, that was Riz. Yeah.
She was spitting game. No one should even consider Ginny compared to Hermione because Hermione's perfect, but still, it was Riz. It took 8 wizards to lift a tent. 7 of those wizards could have been doing charms and enchantments to protect the wedding. You know?
I mean, I don't know how easy it would be to lift a tent as a wizard, you know?
They can do some crazy stuff.
Plus, I just don't.
If Dumbledore can do a tornado of fire, then someone would be lift the tent.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I said I wasn't going to talk about all the minor details, but Hermione is so fine. I don't know what to do with myself, and I need to write a thank you letter to whoever decided to keep putting her in dresses. I think the movie said that Dumbledore's dad killed Muggles, but they never explained the Dumbledore family, so...
That would be a great show.
It needs to be a spin-off series. Yeah, the Hermione crush got bad at times. It is still bad. She's my lock screen.
Yeah, in multiple pictures and settings.
I have a lock screen that rotates pictures of Hermione and Harry. And then Ron wants to kill people. Ron just sucks. And then Hermione's worried about Harry's birthday. Hermione's just perfect. I don't know why they say it at Sirius Black's
Yeah, there's
house.
no way.
That shouldn't have been safe.
Because Snape knows exactly.
That's literally where Bellatrix grew up.
Yeah, there's no way that would ever be a feasible place to hide out.
Okay. Ginny and Neville still got to sent to Hogwarts. I don't know why parents were still sending their kids to Hogwarts.
Their parents just
hate them.
Or they want them
to die at school.
I know, I guess.
As far as Ron's character goes, he wasn't being a nice guy, but he was being likable because this was funny.
Yeah,
Ron kissing that random lady, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, and whenever he turned back mid kiss, that was funny. Yeah.
It was, and the guys there.
Yeah.
Bro, Harry's unintentional Riz. Well, it was she almost got caught by the Snatchers. Mm-hmm. It's the middle of the night. They're walking back to camp alone, and he's just and next time, Hermione, as much as I love your perfume, just don't wear any. Riz! Bro. He wasn't even trying. It was just... And then he hits her with you're brilliant, Hermione, truly, and grabs her hand. And then Ron gets all mad. But before I explain any of the rant, it makes a lot of sense for Ron to be jealous. Like, he just grabbed her hand, calling her brilliant, and the perfume, like they have flirty moments. It makes sense that he would get jealous. However, he sucks. Ron sucks. I don't understand how anyone could like him. Like, he acts all passive aggressive. He like is upset with the progress they've made, even though he's the one slowing people down. Then he blames the progress on dead Dumbledore, like not giving them proper clues. And then like he literally shoves Hermione off of him twice when she was trying to help.
Okay, I feel like for Shayla's sake, and also just kind of, you are so like,
I hate
you
Ron.
You just don't like him. But you have to think.
Awful.
You have to think. He doesn't know. He's the only one here with family actually. So, like Harry and Hermione don't have to worry about
literally mind wiped her parents.
But also she did that so she wouldn't have to worry about them. Ron has like so many siblings and his parents. He doesn't know if they're dead or alive. Also, he's recovering, so he's probably not happy because he can't use his arm.
Okay.
He's sitting here watching his best friend riz up pretty much his girlfriend. Not yet, but eventually.
Excuses.
I can understand how wearing the necklace is going to make him get angry, because he already is angry, and it's just going to multiply that.
Excuses are like butt cracks. Everyone has them and they all stink, so the excuses don't matter. You're excusing someone that's he acts passive aggressive. He like complains about their progress. He blames the progress that was caused by him on someone else, and then he disregards Hermione and Potter's feelings, like acting like his are more important. Yes, he has more family, but that doesn't mean his feelings are more important. So his reasoning for like, literally, you just said it yourself, like he has family. Harry doesn't. His reasoning to Potter is, your parents are dead, you have no family. That's what he says. Like, you have to be such an awful person to result to dragging someone for having dead loved ones. That's insane. I don't care. He has the Horcrux on him. They've all been wearing it. Like, Hermione, when she wears it, she's perfectly fine because she's perfect. Harry, whenever he wears it, he gets a little cranky. Ron, when he wears it, your parents are dead.
Okay, well
That's insane.
He's already mad, and like it just multiplies the stuff that's already there.
Excuses. Everyone has an excuse, and they all stink. Get over it. Okay, and then he puts Hermione in a situation where she's forced to choose between like Potter and Ron. You know?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that, but
he shouldn't have done any of it. Like, I can understand where his emotions are coming from, but just because like you have strong emotions doesn't mean you get to like act like that.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Jesus said turn the other cheek. Ron just needs to
learn from Jesus. These people aren't even Christians.
It doesn't matter. He just learn from Jesus, I guess. Okay. Oh my gosh. If you just go look at the whole rant if you want to know what happens, but he's a disloyal hoe and he proves it consistently. And like Hermione has no reason to even like be his friend. Hermione should hate him.
Yeah, he did do a lot to her.
And then, also that was the fourth time making her cry.
She cried?
Yeah, she cried.
I don't remember.
She cries twice about it. Once right whenever it happens, and like the next day. Anyway, the movie like totally flips emotions on me. The Riz, Harry the Rizzard Potter. Look, she's sitting there like teary-eyed. He walks over to her, grabs her hand, pulls her up, takes off the necklace. The Riz, man, I'm telling you.
That was a good scene.
The whole dance scene was perfect. I was like, that was probably like the most like emotionally attached to the like series as I got. Yeah. Was that scene.
I can hear you like in your head. You're like, maybe wait, Ron's gone. What are they? Come on.
Kiss. I was screaming, kiss. Bro, okay. I think it was also because like Emma Watson did so good. Like Hermione like had the tears in her eyes, but then like she still like smiled because of what Harry was doing. I was like, bro, Hermione's strumming the heart chords with this one. I was like, I don't have words to explain myself. It's probably better this way so I don't humiliate myself. Yeah. Like I would have said some of the cringiest stuff.
I don't even want to know what's in your notes.
I delete them all. Don't worry.
Okay,
like
good.
What you see on Twitter was the final notes.
Okay, good.
But I definitely had some cringy stuff in there. Immediately after, like as soon as I calmed down from the dancing scene, they go to Godric's Hollow. Mm-hmm. They're like return to Harry's birthplace. Hermione's like holding Harry's arm while they walk because it's like potentially dangerous. Then they come across a graveyard, and Harry finds his parents' grave and he's crying. And then it's also Christmas Eve, and then Hermione starts comforting him and like hugging him, and then puts her head on their shoulder. They have this like super sweet moment.
That was.
I don't care who you are.
That was a pretty romantic.
It was Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
His parents are dead. Like she was comforting him. That is so sweet. And then I said, plus she's super hot. And then whenever they're like looking at the house, like the destroyed house, they're like, Hermione, it's my parents' destroyed house. And then it cuts to Bathilda. That scared me so bad.
That was everything with Bathilda, or I guess Nagini in it. That was the scariest thing in the whole movie. Like the whole movie, that's the scariest. Just jump scare wise. That snake scared me so many times.
It did. It was bad. And then we get to the Horcrux scene, where the Horcrux is like talking to Ron. He's like, least loved by the girl who prefers your friend. We were better off without you. What are you compared to the Harry Potter? I was like, this Horcrux? It's on to something. I've been thinking the exact same thing for like 6 movies now. I was like, me and all my homies hate Ron. And then, okay, obviously I'm not going to like freak out because it was fake. But Harry and Hermione were making out hard. Like they were going at it.
Yeah, they were.
And then I was like, I wish I was Daniel Radcliffe. I wish I was Harry Potter.
Also, you didn't say anything about it. How is the sword just randomly under the ice in some random pond? Like, that makes no sense.
That was Snape.
Snape?
Snape did it.
Put it underneath the frozen pond.
The Gryffindor sword was in Bellatrix's vault.
So Snape just took it out.
Yeah. And Snape put it, I guess.
There's no way that he went and put it under a frozen lake.
I don't know how it got
No, because
to the
I'm pretty
frozen
sure
lake.
it like appears to someone.
It may have been that.
But still, I don't understand
Snape
how
was the one that put a fake one in Bellatrix's vault. And Snape was the one that casted the Doe Patronus.
I just don't understand how, if it's going to show up to Harry, that just be like, yeah, let's just put it under some frozen ice, make him come down here and swim.
I don't know why he like left a possibility for like him to get trapped under the ice, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just melt the entirety of the ice and then dive in. And then the movie was, I really enjoyed this movie because then Hermione's really mad at Ron the rest of the movie. And then and then they like did you like this, like the story of the 3
Yeah,
brothers?
that was so,
it was cool.
It was great.
It wasn't just me. Okay. Like Hermione is a good narrator.
Yeah, she's a good. If she narrated more things, that would be good.
She could read me my textbooks.
Yeah.
And I would listen to them, bro. Like, she has a British accent, soft voice, pronunciation, and I love her. Like, perfect. 10 out of 10. Okay, honestly, if it's acceptable to be, like, racist towards elves and ogres and centaurs, you can also be racist to muggles, I think, low-key.
If you were in the Harry Potter world, you would definitely be on Voldemort's side.
If I was a pure blood. Okay, and if he wasn't extreme. I talk about that in the next video we make, like, part 2 review. But, like, it makes sense, like, for magic people to be more valued than non-magic people.
I understand that, but at the same time, you can't just like...
Well, I wouldn't think that. I'm just saying, like, there's an argument for it. I'm not saying I'm on that side of the argument, but there is an argument. Bro, I hated the Hermione being tortured scene. That
was, even if you don't like Hermione, that was just...
Yeah, I was watching interviews after, and Emma said, like, it was tough for her to shoot that.
Yeah.
She said, like, she like fully bought into like her being tortured, and she was like super like shooken up by it after too. So it wasn't just me because I was like Hermione biased. Well, I was like, Bellatrix is an all-time hoe, and I hope she dies a fiery death. I was definitely a little mad. Okay, and then Dobby pulls up.
Oh.
He's a walking W in this movie.
He is.
And then like he starts dying, and I was like, there was a way to heal them. Snape healed Draco.
I don't know. The only thing that I knew that they could do was the little, whatever it was she put on his arm. But she used all of it on Ron, so she couldn't use it.
But whatever Snape did to Draco, they could have done.
I don't even know how. Snape is just amazing. He just knows things.
He's just a good wizard.
Yeah.
And then all of Dobby's last words were so sad. He was like, "What a beautiful place." I was like, "Dobby is happy."
Those were that was so sad.
That was so sad.
On the beach, just.
It was a good way to die, though.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to the question. Why did Hermione obliviate her parents? And I was like, does she ever fix that? Does she ever see her parents
I don't know
again?
how the
Apparently she does. I looked it up because it never answers it in the movies. But maybe it's in the books. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'm just going to wishful thinking. It's fiction. She goes back and she meets her parents.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, I had a question about Sorcerer's Stone in this one. how did Quirrell like shake Potter's hand in the beginning and Diagon
I don't know
Alley?
how you thought of the first movie and the
Well, I was
seventh
just thinking of
movie.
like all the bad guys so far, and
Yeah.
like they shook hands when they met.
Yeah, they did.
And he didn't die.
I remember that.
Bro, the announcement, Ramus and Nymphadora, they're like, we have an announcement, and Mad Eye like cuts him off. I wanted to know so bad.
I know you said so many times. What was their
what
announcement?
was it? I didn't know. They didn't explain the like apparating at all. Like
Yeah.
they can just randomly do it now. They didn't explain why they couldn't do it earlier.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's rules in place. And
I'm
like,
pretty
I
sure it's
just-
like 6th or 7th year or whatever.
it's just gonna
they
be like
learn.
read the books, but
Yeah.
whatever. I watched the movies and it didn't explain. Okay, Hermione's beaded purse, beaded purse, not bedded. It should have been really heavy.
I've got a good explanation for you.
Shut up. Don't say magic. Is that what you're gonna
Yeah.
say? Oh my gosh. And I guess Creature serves Potter because Potter's a godchild or whatever.
Yeah, because he was the
Okay.
godchild of Sirius.
I want to know what actually happened to Mathilda.
I don't know.
Okay, also the Horcrux making everyone cranky. Don't
Yeah,
wear
put it in your pocket. I don't
Like,
understand.
put it in
wearing
a trunk.
it around your
put
neck.
it in a drawer.
Exactly, or in like your shoe.
The
or,
sleeping bag.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't under your pillow.
In Hermione's little purse thing. Like
Yeah, in the.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
all the math you just did up there.
Okay, Ron was like only 3 Horcruxes to go, even though like they had 4 to go
Yeah.
because they'd only destroyed 3.
Oh, but they didn't know that Harry was one.
Well, I guess, but then does that mean Professor Quirrell was also one? Oh, I still want to know how Dumbledore got the Elder One.
Yeah, that would
a
that would be a
Dumbledore
good
series would be so
backstory.
good.
Yeah, that would be so good.
Okay, this didn't make any sense. The Snatchers that like kidnap the kids, how did they know to just randomly wait in a spot?
Yeah, the only thing that I could think of was that
They've been there before.
I'm thinking maybe it was where Hermione and Harry had their tent before,
Yeah,
and the
like,
people
Hermione,
knew that they'd
Hermione
been there.
like ties a shirt
Yeah.
to the tree. But that was like weeks ago. How did they know they would respond at that moment?
Yeah, I don't know. Or
Did they
maybe
just have a trap
yeah,
for them
I
for
guess.
weeks?
I don't know. That it just probably was. I'm sure it's explained somehow,
Yeah.
but just kind of overlooked.
Okay, this was when it finally set in. Whenever I saw Dumbledore's dead body in the coffin, I was like,
Yeah.
he's actually dead? And then I was so mad. I was like, why was his coffin so easy to access? Why did they decide to bury
Yeah,
the most powerful
Yeah.
wand with him? And then I was like, why not give it to Harry instead? Why didn't Dumbledore ever explain to
That
Harry
was
that it's like
stupid.
the most important thing ever? That makes no sense.
Yeah, whoever decided they were just gonna just put it there. I mean, the wand.
Yeah.
It's so easy, especially when they know
Like,
that.
I would think it would be like
Voldemort's
McGonagall
doing it.
would know and be like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that to the side. I don't know. Again, a lot of minor details we left out, but this was the main stuff.